we're going to look at page styles. Now, page styles and pages are completely different from other formatting elements in a document. A document has many different styles. It has the styles of characters, where we can adjust the font, the size, and other attributes. We also have paragraphs, where we can change the spacing before and after the paragraph. We can indent. We can change the alignment. All these are things that are possible with these style elements. However, we have a style element called a page, and we can actually set rules for how different pages are formatted. Pages have different properties. We can actually access these properties through a single page by clicking on Format Page, and that gives us the page properties. You can see here that you have how to set the size, the orientation, whether you want it to be portrait or landscape, what size margins, whether you want a colour for the background, whether we want a header and footer, what borders can be set, and whether we want the page to be divided into columns. But we can actually apply these page styles to particular pages. Pages have different properties, and from writer's point of view, these properties make up an instruction set. And this instruction set can be used when we create pages. And this happens in the document layout, and the instruction set is what we call a page style. So to access this instruction set, we go to the Styles and Formatting, which can also be accessed through Format, Styles and Formatting, or by hitting Command-T or Control-T. And then we can hit the Page Styles button, which is the fourth button along, and we can see that there are some predefined page styles. Users that understand that there are page styles in Writer are able to style their pages accordingly. They understand that there are no hard styles or hard attributes for pages, and we can actually apply different styles to different pages. For example, if I want to have a page that doesn't have a footer as part of its standard style, I can set up a page style, let's call it First Page, and use the default here. Here I can update the style, modify the style, and in this case we're going to create a first page but make sure it doesn't have a footer. Now maybe for all my other pages I want a footer, so I can modify the default style and select that we have a footer. We can even select the styles of the footer. So now I've set up two styles, First Page and Default. In order to apply my style, I just double click on the style and you can see the style applied in the bottom left hand part of the screen. Now if I'm to insert a new style, I can actually specify that as part of the next style I want the default style. What then happens is I get a new page, but you can see I have a footer here in this new page. I can type whatever's required of my document, and then if I want to say insert a next page that doesn't have a footer, I can insert manual break, select First Page and click OK. The next page is set up and it doesn't have a footer, and you can see that we're back to the First Page style. So for the three pages that we have in this document, the first page is using the First Page style. The next page is using the default page style, which has a footer, and the third page is back to using the First Page style. This is particularly useful if I have a book, for example, and it requires that different pages have chapter headings that do not require a footer. So for my chapter headings, I can use the First Page style, which I can apply by double-clicking. For the content pages, where I may want to have page numbers, I may want to put my copyright information, etc., etc., then I can include that on my footer page, which uses the default page style. So this is an example of how to apply page styles. Page styles are extremely powerful for long documents and can save you heaps of work in setting up individual styles and individual pages where you may change something on one page and it affects other pages, and this can prevent that.